The internet explodes. Chang Wook and Nam Ji-hyun's viral red carpet moment. K-drama Haven family. Some nights are remembered for fashion. Some nights are remembered for awards. But then, there are those rare nights that are remembered for a single, unshakable moment. A moment that takes over headlines, that crashes servers, that makes millions of fans feel like they are watching history unfold before their eyes. Hold on tight, K-drama Haven family, because this journey is only just beginning. The world of your favorite celebrities is unfolding before your eyes, and every moment is more breathtaking than the last. So make sure you hit that subscribe button and turn on notifications right now because, trust me, you do not want to miss what's coming next. The revelations, the emotions, the moments that will change everything. And this time, that moment belonged to Chang Wook and Nam Ji-hyun. The night of anticipation. The event itself was already one of the biggest of the year. A prestigious award show, one that promised not just glamour, but power. Reporters from every major outlet were present. Fans camped outside for hours, waiting for even the briefest glimpse of their favorite stars. The red carpet stretched endlessly, glittering under the flood of cameras. It was a parade of elegance, gowns shimmering under the spotlights, tuxedos tailored to perfection. The air was alive with excitement. But no one, not the reporters, not the photographers, not even the event organizers, could have predicted what would happen next. The entrance that stole the night. When Chang Wook and Nam Ji-hyun arrived, the atmosphere shifted instantly. He appeared first tall, poised, wearing a sleek black tuxedo with subtle detailing that only emphasized his refined elegance. His posture, his stride, the quiet confidence in his expression, it was the look of a leading man who belongs not just on screen, but in history. Then came Nam Ji-hyun. Dressed in a gown that flowed like liquid under the lights, she looked as if she had stepped straight out of a dream. Every detail was perfect. Her hair, styled simply but gracefully, her jewelry, delicate yet striking, her smile, warm enough to outshine every spotlight on that carpet. But it wasn't until they stood side by side that the world collectively gasped. Because in that instant, the red carpet ceased being a runway. It became a stage. And they were not just actors. They were something more. The unscripted chemistry. What happened next wasn't rehearsed. It wasn't posed. Chang Wook offered his hand. Nam Ji-hyun accepted, their fingers brushing in a way that felt natural, effortless, but deeply intimate. He placed his hand at the small of her back, protective, yet tender. She looked up at him, her smile soft, her eyes sparkling with something that cameras couldn't quite capture, but every fan could feel. They didn't need to act. They didn't need to try. Their connection radiated so strongly, it felt like the world itself paused just to watch. The photographer's frenzy. Shutters exploded in rapid fire. Photographers shouted, begged for them to hold poses, to look their way. But what sent the crowd into chaos weren't the official poses. It was the stolen glances, the private laughter, the way Chang Wook leaned closer, whispering something that made Nam Ji-hyun laugh, covering her mouth in that shy, signature way that fans know so well. And then, in a moment that would go down in history, Chang Wook reached out gently, instinctively, to fix a loose strand of her hair. The cameras caught it. The fans screamed. And the internet exploded. The viral clip. The clip lasted no more than 20 seconds. But in those 20 seconds, the world saw something that felt more powerful than any script, more genuine than any interview. Chang Wook, leaning in, speaking softly. Nam Ji-hyun, smiling with unguarded joy. His hand brushing against her hair with a kind of tenderness that cannot be manufactured. It was not a scene from a drama. It was not a photo shoot. It was real. Within minutes, the clip spread across social media. Hashtags surged. Memes were created. Fan edits multiplied by the thousands. Within hours, it had amassed millions of views. By the next morning, it was the single most talked about celebrity moment in the world. Fans in frenzy. Every corner of the internet was ablaze. On Twitter, hashtags like hashtag #GChangWook, hashtag #NamJiHyun, hashtag #GGRedCarpet flooded the trending charts. Fans tweeted things like, This wasn't a red carpet walk. This was a love story in motion. On TikTok, edits of the clip set to romantic songs racked up millions of likes. Some fans slowed down the footage, analyzing every second, every smile, every brush of the hand, convinced it revealed something deeper. On Instagram, their photos dominated feeds, with captions like, "The chemistry is insane," and "This is what it looks like when fiction becomes reality." The fandom had spoken. This wasn't just a red carpet moment. This was destiny. Media reaction. By the next morning, the media had joined the frenzy. Chang Wook and Hyun's red carpet chemistry melts the internet, read one headline. Korea's sweethearts own the night, declared another. Some international outlets went even further, calling them the couple of the decade. Fashion magazines broke down their outfits in detail, declaring them the best-dressed duo of the night. Entertainment journalists dissected their body language like detectives unraveling a mystery. But all the articles agreed on one thing: they were unforgettable. The power of their bond. Why did this moment strike such a nerve? Because Chang Wook and Hyun have something that goes beyond talent, beyond beauty, beyond fame. They have authenticity. Their bond feels genuine, whether it's born of years of collaboration, deep friendship, or something more that fans continue to speculate about. Their chemistry is not confined to the screen. It bleeds into reality, and it's impossible to ignore. In a world where so much is manufactured, they felt real. And that, more than anything, is why the internet exploded. Aftermath, a legacy secured. In the days that followed, the momentum only grew. Global brands reportedly reached out, eager to sign them as ambassadors. Directors spoke openly about wanting to cast them together again. Streaming platforms saw spikes in viewership for their past dramas. For fans, it felt like validation proof that what they've always believed about Chang Wook and Hyun was now undeniable. Their red carpet walk wasn't just an appearance. It was a cultural moment, one that cemented them as one of the most iconic pairings in modern K-drama history. When the cameras turned away, when the lights dimmed, one truth remained. The internet did not explode simply because two actors walked side by side. It exploded because Chang Wook and Hyun reminded the world of something rare: the magic of unscripted connection. Their red carpet moment was not about clothes or poses. It was about chemistry, about history, about the kind of once-in-a-generation pairing that makes millions believe in love again. The first 24 hours. The morning after the event, headlines covered every front page. In Korea, news anchors replayed the now famous hair touch clip on repeat, analyzing it with the seriousness of breaking political news. Variety shows joked, "Who needs K-drama when the real-life drama is this good?" Internationally, the story spread like wildfire. Entertainment sites in the US, France, and the Philippines published glowing coverage. Fashion blogs wrote essays on their outfits, calling Hyun's gown the look of the year. Even late-night hosts in America made playful references to the viral couple, with audiences cheering at the mention of their names. And on social media, the fandom had gone into overdrive. Fan artists sketched illustrations of the red carpet scene. Musicians covered romantic OSTs, with their viral clip playing in the background. Some fans even organized watch parties, looping the video together for hours, screaming at every smile, every glance. The world wasn't just watching Chang Wook and Hyun. The world was celebrating them. Celebrity reactions. What made the moment even bigger was how fellow celebrities reacted. One Korean actress tweeted, "I was there last night. The red carpet didn't belong to anyone else, it belonged to them." A popular idol reposted the viral clip with the caption, "Chemistry this strong should be illegal." International stars joined the fun. A Hollywood actress, famous for her own romantic films, wrote on Instagram, "Now this is romance." Her post was liked hundreds of thousands of times, introducing Chang Wook and Hyun to audiences who had never watched a K-drama before. It was official. The celebrity world was just as captivated as the fans. The industry buzz. Inside the entertainment industry, the buzz turned into serious conversation. Producers began whispering, "We need them back in a drama. Together." Some networks even confirmed that they were drafting potential projects, eager to reunite them on screen. Streaming platforms like Netflix and Disney Plus noticed the surge in viewership for their past collaborations, numbers that jumped dramatically in the days after the red carpet. Suddenly, Chang Wook and Hyun weren't just trending stars. They were the hottest commodities in entertainment. Agencies scrambled to secure endorsements. Fashion houses sent urgent invitations for them to appear together at global fashion weeks in Paris and Milan. Even whispers of Hollywood interest began to surface. The aftershock was no longer limited to fandom. It had reached the highest levels of the global entertainment industry. Fans take action. But if the industry was buzzing, the fans were roaring. Petitions began circulating online. Thousands signed demands for a new GG drama, insisting that producers owe it to the world to reunite them. Fans flooded the comment sections of studios and networks, writing in all caps, "Cast them together again." In some cities, fan clubs organized meetups, projecting the viral clip onto big screens in public squares. In Seoul, one fan event attracted so much attention that local news covered it, interviewing young fans who said, "Watching them feels like believing in love again." It was no longer just fandom energy. It was a movement, the emotional core. But here's the heart of it all. Why did this moment resonate so deeply? Because Chang Wook and Hyun embody something rare. Their chemistry feels natural, unforced, untainted by the industry machine. On screen, they've always been electric. Off-screen, they've always carried an air of respect, care, and quiet intimacy. And in that red carpet moment, the world got to see it in its purest form. The smile, the whisper, the hair touch. 3 small things, yet together they told a story. A story of connection, of comfort, of something that no scriptwriter could ever create. Fans didn't just see actors. They saw what looked like 2 souls in perfect sync. Legacy in the making. As the dust settled, one truth became undeniable. Chang Wook and Hyun's viral red carpet moment wasn't just a fleeting trend. It was the beginning of a legacy. A legacy that may lead to more joint projects, more global appearances, and maybe a love story that extends far beyond the cameras. But even if nothing more happens, even if that moment remains singular, it will forever be etched in the memory of fans. Because what they gave the world that night was more than a viral clip. They gave us a reminder of why we fall in love with stories, with actors, with the very idea of romance. They gave us a moment that felt eternal. KDrama Haven family, the internet exploded. The world joined in. And the aftershock is still being felt. Chang Wook and Hyun's red carpet walk has now gone down in history as one of the most unforgettable celebrity moments of our time. And as fans continue to dream, continue to imagine, continue to hope, one thing is certain. The legacy of that moment will not fade. Because some sparks are too bright to burn out. Some chemistry is too strong to be forgotten. And Chang Wook and Hyun? They are no longer just a K-drama couple. They are a global legend.